Good morning, everyone. Hello. We'll just wait for a couple more minutes so that everybody can join and then we start because I don't want anybody to miss the session and to miss the questions and the clarifications. So, first of all, congratulations to all of you for making it so far. And I'm Ambika. You will be seeing me during the program, and I'm the program lead for this program. So, in case you have any queries, you can ask me, or as usual, write to the Lodha Genius Program ID, which I'm sure that most of you are writing to. We'll just give it 2 minutes and then we can start. Okay. All right, so let's start. I hope I'm audible. So as you know, many of you have attended the webinar, so you know sort of the format, how to ask questions. So basically, if you have any questions, please put on the Q&A box. And you can also raise your hands if you want to ask any questions. So that's the other way to do it. So basically, this webinar is the first webinar which talks about the logistics now that you have all been selected. So first of all, congratulations to all of you for being selected to this wonderful program. I'm sure that you will have a lot of fun with maths and science and you will learn a lot, which will have a lot of influence on how you're going to think, how you're going to work it out from now on. So that is the primary objective of this program. And of course, many of you are just not coming from Delhi. You're coming from all over India, so which is a great thing because we have been able to keep a uh, good parity and inclusiveness in terms of geography also, which makes it all the more a lot of task for us to make sure that you reach the campus on time, on safe, and you don't have any issues. So this is a webinar where you can ask anything regarding the program, whether it's about logistics or whether it's about the content. So I'm ready to help you and answer most of the questions. And hopefully all of you have gone through the handbook, which all of you have received yesterday. And that has a lot of things about the campus, what you can expect on campus, and how the schedules are looking, the abstracts. So the abstracts and things like that, which we are updating live, you can see as it is coming. And you can see from the profiles of the faculty and abstract itself that we have put together a stellar cast for you so that you can learn from the best. And I'm sure that you will all benefit from that. And this is supposed to be a very, very interactive program. It's not just a monologue where people come and give you lecture. So having said all that, I think the logistics are something which is of concern to most of you. So we have been receiving a lot of questions on our LGP um, inbox about logistics. And also, you would have all received an email asking you to book your tickets and send it to us, the invoice and tickets, so that we can process your refund. So please do that by Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, so that we know we can start the process and also we can plan your logistics because a lot of you are coming from different parts of the country. So some of you will be coming by train, some of you will be coming by plane. So we will try and see. So if the parents are dropping the students, then it's okay that you can come directly to Ashoka. The directions are given in the handbook. But in some cases, I know there are a lot of students who would come alone or with people who do not have much of an idea about Delhi or generally travel. So we are there to help you all out. So I'll just brief you on the logistics. So first thing that you have to do now is I hope all of you have filled in the Google form for your project preferences. I have also sent you a short project description for you to know which science projects you should be enrolled in. So then that we need by today evening so that we can discuss and sort of categorize you in different groups so that we'll try and give you the first two choices. You have to make all the 6 rankings so that we can uh, do it knowing your preferences for all the different domains. And the other thing, what you have to submit is the tickets, which are very important, which is by Wednesday evening. This is so you will have to take care of your bookings. And what we do is upon your arrival on campus, we will reimburse you the tickets, the ticket amount. So that is why we need an invoice and we need the tickets to plan your logistics as well. So all of you, the program starts on the 18th with the math problem solving seminar. All of you have the schedules. And also we have sent you, in the Google form, a consent from you, because a lot of people are asking us to share list of students who are coming from different cities to make sure you can coordinate and come, which I totally understand, especially when you're coming from far away. But we just want your consent that whether we can share your details. In that case, we can share your details. We can also make a WhatsApp group city-wise if you think that is a good idea. But for that, we need your permission. So I guess in the Google form, you would have said a yes if you want your details to be shared. But if you do not want, I hope you have clearly indicated no. So in the case of those people who have said no, we won't be sharing the details. We won't be able to do that because we don't have the consent for that. So the other thing is in the Google form, we have also, sorry, my dogs are barking here. So in the Google form, we have also asked for your permission to share, one second, share your permission to sort of give your information to a development department because this is the first time that we are launching this program. So we would like it to reach out to many people to show how the program is organized and to know about your expectation of the program and things like that. And it will also be really nice to cover all of you who are coming from different parts of India. So if we have also asked you your permission if we can give your details to our development department in Ashoka University, and they might contact you for interviews or some pictures or something like that. Of course, they will take maybe some snippets and photos and videos when you arrive, but they want to get in touch with you before itself. So this also has been asked in the Google form. So I hope all of you have given your choice. So we will do accordingly. Now, since the program starts on the 18th and all of you are coming from different places, so it will be always nice to have an ice-breaking session like in any other program. So we would like to like you to arrive at least by 17th afternoon or early evening so that we have an ice-breaking session at 5:30 p.m. on the 17th itself. So if you can plan your travel accordingly, then we can do that. So these are the major things. And then I think I will take questions from you and we can clarify. And this webinar will also be recorded and will be available on the website of the Lodha Genius program, which I'm sure all of you might be knowing by now. I think it will come in a couple of days there. So I can also share with you the recording as well. So having said that, I'm just going to take some questions. I see something in the chat. So it will help me if you can type the questions in the Q&A because it helps me to navigate through. So Kuldeep is asking, is there any metro service between Delhi Airport and Sonipat? So there is no direct metro. So what you can do is from Delhi Airport, so in the handbook, all these details are given. So from the Delhi Airport, you can either take a cab to Ashoka, to Sonipat, or you can take a metro to Jahangir Puri. and then take the Ashoka shuttle from there. There's a shuttle every half an hour. That is also a possibility. But please read the handbook in the transportation part for all the clarity. What is the frequency of shuttle service between Ashoka and to and from Delhi Airport? So from Delhi Airport, we will arrange something for you depending on your flight preference, how your flights are arriving. But we plan to operate a shuttle, one in the afternoon, like around 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. from the airport, and we can do another one at around 2:30. So either you arrive close to that 12 p.m. time, or you arrive close to 2:30, so that you have sufficient time to arrive at Ashoka and attend the ice-breaking session and be settled in and go to your rooms, figure out this campus out and do all that. You will have sufficient time for that. What is the frequency of shuttle service between Ashoka to and from Sonipat railway station? So it will be the same thing, what we will provide, but we will also see how your tickets are. So try to get these timings right from the railway station, from the airport. So that is why we also need to see your ticket by Wednesday, so that we can really tell you a time where we can come and pick you up. But if you wish to come directly to Ashoka, that is also possible, because that will be the easiest. But I understand if you don't know the place and you're a bit confused about it, we can do that. Is there anyone who's joining from Bangalore? So you can chat within yourselves to see, because I've enabled the chat now. But also, if we need to share you the information, then we need this consent. So we will wait till tonight, because I guess everybody has said yes or no to this. So we will do that. Yeah, so yeah, city-wise and full group WhatsApp also, please. Yes, we will do that. And that we will do only after we receive the consent. If we come by private cab, how will it be reimbursed? Private cab from where? So depends on that. Because if you are coming from the airport, so we have, if you're coming from the airport, we can get it reimbursed. So, but we need to see the invoice. There is no fees for the program. The program is absolutely free. For stationery, how many notebooks do we need? You can take a couple of notebooks with you. And Ashoka has a stationery center from where you can pay and buy notebooks as well. Ashoka will send a car for me at the airport, right? So do I have to pay for the car? Ashoka will not send you a car. There will be a shuttle at 2 timings on the 17th. So you will have to get into the shuttle. And we will take this after we receive all your tickets on Wednesday. Is there anyone from Kashmir? That I have to wait for the consent. So we will also be doing a seminar, a webinar on next Saturday. So you will get more information there as well, these kind of information, because I don't have right now the consent. Can the child leave the program in between? No, the child cannot leave the program in between. It's a very prestigious program. And all of you 100 are very lucky. You have been chosen from over 1,000 applications. So please do not waste other people's chance. In case you do not want to be part of the program, please let us know so that we can release the wait list right away. And please make sure that you do this early in advance so that another child gets a chance. So please be sure of what you want to do. Is there anyone from Mumbai? Depends on the consent. We will send you a list. Anyone who's traveling from Pune? Okay. And you can just chat, okay, within yourself here to figure out who's coming from where. For sports, at the end of the day, we can choose which sports we want to play. If I don't know the sport, then there will be a coach for the sports, and we'll sort of take a consensus with him. And there will be some sports which, like a group activity, and there are the sports facilities which are available, which you can see on the website as well as in the handbook. So you can make use of all of that. Don't worry. Okay, private cab from Rohini, Delhi. Yes, we can arrange for the reimbursement. You have to show us the invoice for that. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm just going to take all the questions from the Q&A box, and then I let you guys chat on the webinar chat box to just coordinate within yourselves for the time being. That'll be easier. So the first question and answer, how many participants are attending the program? There are 100 students coming from all over India. How many projects will he be doing? Can we switch the project areas after being allotted? So a child can do, so math problem solving seminars, everybody will get to do everything. For the science, because we are having a diversity for the subjects, you will be asked to choose 2 projects. Okay, so that's why we need your order of preferences. But we need all 6 preference. From that, we will try and give you your first 2 choices. So 2 projects in 4 weeks. Can we switch the project areas after being allotted? Ideally, no, because you start doing something and you learn something, and then when you join a new group, you might be a bit lost. Unless this is happening in the first 2 days, we are flexible. But then otherwise, you will lose the introductory part, and then you might sort of be lacking in the project. So it's better to have an idea and tell us. I mean, I think most of you have told us what your choices are. So it's good to have that idea before and not switch from it. Also, you can read up on those things. The description of the projects was provided later, and I had submitted my form earlier. Can I change my answer in this case? Yes, you can just write to us if there is any change, and we can make it on the go. Just drop an email to lodhageniusprogram@ashoka.edu.in, which you know already. We have, so Chitra is asking, we have 10 kids coming from Mumbai Akanksha Foundation. Do these kids need to carry the invoice individually? How is the reimbursement done? So I guess the kids are coming by plane or train. I don't know what is that. But whatever it is, we need individual invoices because the payment is going to be made to individual people. The reimbursement mostly will be to the account of the person we will ask this. Do the tablets that they will be carrying need any specific software? No, right now not, but I'm trying to get a consensus of what are the softwares which are required from the faculty, and then most of them are free softwares. So we will try to get a list of it and send it across to all the participants so that you can download it before. How many students in total are selected for this program? 100. Are the accommodations such as bed, shower, etc. suitable for individuals who are 5'10" or taller in the female hostel? Yes, it is. Can we change our project preferences? I think I've given this answer. Will we be able to meet all the resource persons in person on campus, or will be interaction over Google Meet? No. Everything is on person. Everyone stays on campus with you. So it's a completely residential in-person campus program. There is no online module at all. My student Asfiya is traveling from Pune. I have read the handbook and so has she, but we have a clarifying question. If you can confirm whether she can directly avail the cab or you will arrange a cab. I don't know where are you talking about the cab. I assume it is from the airport. So we have airport shuttles which will be there. And if she can, I mean, we will send out another form for you to see whether you need transport from the airport or not and things like that. And primarily, these are for the students who are coming on their own or students who are coming with parents who do not have an idea to take them. So we will give the preference to them. But we will have 2 shuttles on the 17th coming from the airport. Can we board the shuttle service in between? In between, I don't know what do you mean in between. We'll have 2 shuttle service, which is close to 12 o'clock. And at around 2:30 from the airport to Ashoka. So, so you will have to sort of arrange your flight times. You might have to wait a bit at the airport so that you catch the other shuttle, or you can come on your own because all the directions are given in the handbook. Are there any students coming from Mumbai other than the Akanksha students? Once we get the consent form, we will share with you all the information. Hi, when on 18 June we can leave, also return ticket need to submit by 3rd May. On 18 June, okay, so on the 18 June, so you can either leave 17th evening after 7 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. or you can stay over and leave on 18th anytime before evening. So you can book your return ticket accordingly. How are roommates allocated? Can we share our preferences? That is for almost 5 weeks duration of residential stay. Um, Roommates, I think, are allocated randomly, though after you're allocated and you have some issue with the roommate or you don't want the roommate, we can always try to put them in another room. And if you have any special request that you want to stay with this person, you can tell us that. But the idea of the program is that you mix well with everyone and not just stick with your friends who you already know. Only then you will know better about the other person. And of course, you will have a lot of time to spend with whoever you want during the full day. Ananya is saying, can we get some relevant pre-read material for the projects? So that you will get during the course of the things. You can just generally read up about the topic. That's enough. You wouldn't get anything pre-read material before the project. Would students be sorted as per grade, as a program is for over 4 grades of students? What is the number of students per grade attending? So we have a uniform distribution of all all the 4 grades, that is 9, 10, 11, 12. We will not be separating them on the basis of the grade, just because we want to give them a real lab experience, right? So when we go to a lab, it's not always the same age group of people that you're there. There are some people who are senior, who have some experience. There are the juniors, but they have a lot of questions which can be an eye opener. So we want this group to be very non-uniform so that they can help each other and share information with each other. That is something other than the science content we are trying to sort of build, which is a team building, and to see how you can use your strengths to other strengths as well. So there will not be any segregation. Anshul is asking, will you allow the candidate to leave on Sunday? Can parents come and meet them during the program period? No, we will not be allowing the candidate to leave, because that involves again a lot of logistics, and we have activities throughout. Even on Sunday, we are planning to do some trekking and hiking, and the campus itself is so beautiful. So I think they should be completely immersed in the program. I wouldn't also recommend the parents to come and meet them because there are other kids, and if we allow a couple of parents, the other kids might be affected a bit. So we wouldn't let anybody's sensitivity to be hurt that way. And also, it's not a nice idea that the kid sees the parents, and then that sort of creates a detachment from the program in general. So unless there is a specific medical emergency or something, of course, but not on a regular basis. And you don't have to worry about the safety of the campus, because Ashoka is well equipped. It's a residential university, so it's very well equipped to have students on campus all the time. Next question is from Rubin. Will sessions on math science project be class-wise, or 9 till 12 be a common pool? I have already answered that. When will we contact with our family during the program? You can contact all the time whenever you're not in a class or you're not in your session. You can bring your phones, and if you don't have phones, there are Ashoka undergraduates who are assigned for you. So every student is assigned an undergraduate student of Ashoka who is a TA. So this person's responsibility is to take care of the student, and they will all have a phone number. We'll share their phone number with you beforehand, and you can also use their phone to call your parents if you don't have a phone. Would it be possible to have a combined Pune-Mumbai group in place of a strictly city-based group, since it would be a little more convenient? Yes, we can do that, no problem. How are roommates picked? Do we have a choice? Ideally, it is random, because the goal of the program is to get to make use of this randomness. Unless you have a problem with a person, then you can tell us and then we can get it changed. But ideally, it's a nice way of forming bonds and getting to know each other. What is the ratio of TA to students? So for one TA, you have 3 students. That's the ratio. Shuttle timings from the airport. I've already spoken about it. It is we're trying to do at 12, one at 12 p.m. and others 2:30 p.m. But we need to just get your tickets by Wednesday evening so that we can plan it properly. Shall I take a badminton racket to university? Of course. Take whatever sports equipments you want to take. Also, there is a gym and there is a very nice sports facility. There is a swimming pool. So don't forget your swimming trunks and everything. So please feel free to take it. What is the course for the math problem solving session? So there will be a set of problems, like I think 15 to 20 problems a week that will be given to you. It will be done by the Olympiad trainers from IIT Delhi and ISI and JNU. You can see the faculty list, so you don't have to prepare anything in advance. You have to just come and they will train you. Arnav has said, my parents would like to see you around the campus. Will it be possible on 17th? If yes, by when should we arrive in order to do so? Okay. Yes. So on the 17th, when you come, especially if the parents are dropping you, it will be great if the parents can stay as in not stay on campus, but stay for a bit and see the campus. And we will give you a campus tour. So it depends on when they're coming. You don't have to worry. We have enough teaching assistants to give the Ashoka campus tour. They are trained for giving this tour. So, and it will be very nice if the parents can come and see the campus and see, how the program is getting running, and generally about the infrastructure of the campus and how life is, so that you feel also good. Your children are in safe hands and in a very good place. So that is very important. When will we get to know which subject we are going to work on? So if by tonight, I think everybody would have given their choices. So before Wednesday, we will let you know. Can parents stay with us during the program? No, parents cannot stay. Parents have to leave you on 17th evening and then go back. You will be on your own for the 4 weeks, on your own, as in we have so much of support for you in terms of the undergraduates of Ashoka. I will be staying on campus with you, and there are many faculties who will be staying on the campus with you. Can a physics related topic be also added in science projects? I guess 5 of them are related to biology. So it's a very interdisciplinary area, because we are trying to show how physics, maths, chemistry, biology, everything sort of culminates into one project. So we have the physics part coming in microscopy. We have the physics part coming in astronomy. Even in the life sciences, there is a lot of physics components which is coming, particularly the optics and things like that. So that will be there. So you don't have to worry. And this program is also to show you that you shouldn't see yourself as a physicist or a chemist or a biologist. Now the science has changed, it's evolved. So you have to develop that sort of a lateral thinking. So that is how the whole program is designed. And also there is chemistry as well. Is there a contact number on which I can ask queries? Yes, the contact number I can send it to you if you already don't have it. So there is a helpline number. We can send it to you that. Is there any cost for boarding or something? No, it's a 100% scholarship program. So there is no cost for boarding. We bear all your costs. That is why it's really fortunate that we have this top 100 with us. Some of the parents are concerned about student safety, especially in the case of young girls. Please shed some light on this. You don't have to worry at all, because we have the TA, the undergraduate Ashoka students who are taking care of those kids, having the same gender ratio. So you don't have to worry about that. And it's a very, very safe campus. We have so many security guards there. And also there is a warden for every residence hall, and all the undergraduate TAs who will be taking care of the students will be staying with them in their dorm. So they don't have to worry. It's a very, very safe campus. It's been running since 2014 as a residential campus, and you can see there's so many females who are on campus. So you don't have to worry. And we're all there. I'm there. So I'll be staying on campus for all the 4 weeks. You don't have to worry about the safety at all. Ma'am, request reply to above 2 questions. Above 2 questions, I did reply. I don't know which question. Is this the first initiative by the university? Yeah, this is the first initiative as a 100% scholarship program. And also of something of this stature, where we are actually having world-class scientists and mathematicians coming together to give you projects and not seminars. That's something which is the first initiative by the university. And this is funded by Lodha, the Lodha group in Mumbai. So they have very generously taken charge of all the expenses, which is why we are able to run this program. Can you please explain briefly quantitative biology and computational analysis course? I couldn't completely understand in the PDF you emailed. So I don't know whether you have read the brief, the abstract. So basically, there will be a range of exercises that will be given to sort of quantify the data that you are going to get. So in different fields, right? I mean, we look at different projects in a very qualitative manner, whether you are looking through a foldscope or a microscope at something, or whether you are looking at macaque human behavior. All these things sounds very qualitative. Now, how do you extract data from that? How can you sort of predict things, right? So we need data points. We need some quantities which are measurable. So the quantitative and computation analysis are all about coding and all about taking a context, which can be any context, can be physics, biology, chemistry, but to derive data from that. So if you have, I don't know whether you read the abstract. So if you go through the abstract, that is the sense of it, and it's very wide. It's not, you will be given multiple cases and case studies to carry out the quantitative biology and computation analysis. To clarify, does the shuttle arrive at Delhi airport itself and not the Ashoka shuttle service point? Yeah. So we are planning to have 2 airport shuttles specifically for this course, and which is at 12 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. So we are trying to keep it at this point so that you can arrive before the ice-breaking session. So try to book your flights or train tickets accordingly. Okay, and we will also ask you after we get the tickets about the logistics of the travel. But if you want to come directly to the university, I think you're most welcome to come. Are the sports sessions mandatory? If you don't like to play sports, it's okay. We will not force you to play, but it's good to be a bit active physically, because you've been sitting in classes, you've been doing projects all throughout the day. So that is very essential for your physical as well as mental health, but it's up to you. What will be the timings for the shuttle from the university to the airport on the 18th, as plane tickets need to be booked accordingly? So you have to arrive on the 17th. The shuttles will be provided on the 17th of May, not the 18th. Okay, so 18th morning, you have to start with your breakfast and your courses, and we have an ice-breaking session on the 17th at 5:30 p.m. To sort of introduce you to the program and to make sure you know each other and everything. So do not miss that. And that is why we ask you to come on 17th, not 18th. Okay, and on the shuttles will be available on the 17th only. So I'll just so there's somebody who's raised her hand, Bharti Gupta. I just ask her to ask the question directly. Hello, Bharti, can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself and ask the question?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, my daughter has also got an invitation to join the camp. So I just wanted to ask you that actually she has never come and joined anything like this before. Yeah. So if she's not comfortable, can she leave the course in between?
She can, but yeah, I think it will be quite interesting for her, first of all. But then it will be, wasting one person's seat, because there are so many people.
No, she will try to adjust if by chance there is any problem.
Yeah. I mean, if there is a major issue, yes, of course.
Actually, she is in 12th standard, so she has a lot of coaching classes also, and she'll be missing all that for 1 month. So is it possible if she wants that she can come in between?
No, that she cannot do. If you're committed, the commitment has to be for the 4 weeks.
And ma'am, I'll be leaving her I will be booking a cab to leave her to the
Yeah.
venue at Ashoka University. So I will not get an invoice for that. So how will it be reimbursed, ma'am?
So we will need an invoice because if you don't have, it's a university, right? So there are certain procedures. So we need an
So
invoice that
what
you have
kind of
spent.
invoice if the driver gives a written note on a paper that these are the charges he has taken and this is the time? So will it be enough?
That is okay. That is okay.
That will be okay.
Yeah.
And for taking back also, we will have to give the invoice, or that will be for our cost.
So taking back, if it is, this is from Delhi. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Delhi, Rohini, ma'am.
Yeah. So going back also the same thing.
Same thing. So I will have to give the invoice. So how
Yeah.
when will I have to give the invoice? When I will take her?
Yeah. When you take her or after that, you can send it to us by mail.
Okay. So, ma'am, I'm a little worried. I have a lot more queries. Is there any contact number on which I can ask my queries?
So you can talk to me after that. I can send you my number if there is any concern. Um, but
When will you send your number, ma'am? On by how?
I will just put you in the chat.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Only
Thank
it's a private distance since you seem to be very worried. So so that's why I just wanted to clarify that everything is okay here.
Yeah. Actually, she has never joined anything like this before. She
Yeah,
never goes
that's
out of
okay.
the house alone also. So I just wanted to clarify a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Yeah, sure. She'll be fine actually because we're all there to take care of her and that we've been handling so many kids for so many years. So
So I want to talk to you personally. Please share your contact number, ma'am.
I did already. You will be seeing it in your chat box.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
All
Thanks.
right. Yeah. Um, okay, so let me just go back to the Q&A. Are the activity session necessary to attend? It is better that you attend because it will be really fun and it is a lot of things like telescope building and stargazing and making foldscopes and then looking at things and teaching the science of it. So if you're interested in science, I'm sure you will be interested in these activities also. What time is the program on 18th June ending so that we can book our return tickets accordingly? This, I think I have answered it. It will be ending on 17th evening. So you can book it either late night or you can stay over and leave on 18th. Both are okay. Will the room allocation be according to cities? No, it won't be according to cities because I think you should just randomly mix with everyone. So we wouldn't have such a criteria. Hello, my guardians want to see the campus. Can we do it on 17th itself? When should we arrive? We want to. I've answered this question that we are going to do campus tours for all the parents who are going to come on the 17th. And the TAs of the program will be doing it. They are trained for it. So, and it will be good that if the parents can see the campus because then they will be convinced of whatever I'm saying right now. How many sets of clothes are we expected to get? So it's a 4 weeks program. So depends how many you wear in a day. And also there is a laundry service which is paid. So if you can wash your clothes here as well. So that is fine. So you don't have to like take 33 sets of clothes and come, but you can just use a laundry service. If we come from our own car, do we'll get reimbursement? No, if you come on your own car, we will not be able to do because there won't be an invoice raised. Would you send a list of stuff we need to pack? Like you just mentioned trekking and hiking, but we could need specific material for such activities such as trekking shoes and mosquito spray, etc. So yeah, so we can send you something like that. But just in the handbook, we have some minimal requirements for what you need to bring, so that is okay. But yeah, just carry some good shoes with you and the mosquito spray also in case, because I think generally there are not so many mosquitoes on campus, but just for the safety. Can we leave the campus in free time? No, you cannot leave the campus. You will be committed to the course for 4 weeks. So once you enter, You will leave the campus only when, if you have opted for the ecology projects or something like that, and we plan to see if we can organize some treks and hikes or something like that. Only then that is with us. You cannot leave on your own. When will we get the confirmation for the project topic? You will be getting it on by Wednesday or so. Will there be a daily assignment and work given? What are the expectations on the same? Yeah, so it depends on the project, how the instructors would give you. So in finally, after the 4 weeks, you will be having a presentation. So it will be a group-wise presentation, which will happen. And the daily things, it totally depends on the project and what the instructors are going to give you. But of course, they won't overwhelm you or overload you with work. It will be done in a very smooth and nicer way, that you don't have to really struggle completing it or something like that. Will we be allowed to access the campus facilities by ourselves on Sundays or during breaks, for example, library or music room, etc.? Of course, you are entitled to use all the facilities on campus during your break time or on Sundays. That's perfectly fine. So I'll just take a question from Shashikant.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I had this question about return tickets. So when the program ends,
Yeah.
I don't know how to book a ticket. So my dad was thinking that when the program ends, before that day, he will just book a ticket and send me online. So do we have to book the ticket at the end of the program, or do we have to book it right now when we are booking the ticket to go to Ashoka?
That is okay. You can book it later. The return, you can book it later and just email us. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, so 1 second. Yeah. All right. So then I continue with the questions. When will we get to know which subject we are going to work on by Wednesday? Is there a skating ring? I don't think there's a skating ring, but there are a lot of places where you can skate. Will we have access to the library? Yes, you will have access to the library. What will be the average number of students per session, science and math? So the maths and science arrangements are both differently arranged. For the math, all the hundreds will be put into groups of 3 and will be doing. And for the science, it will be a science project will have 5 students. That's the ratio. So I am in I had a power cut here, sorry. I'm just going through the questions. 1 second. I'm just seeing where did I leave last. Gosh, where was my, yeah, okay. So the next question is, can we assume the roommate from same grade It might not be the same grade, but as I said, the approach of the program is that you mix with people of different classes, you mix people of different, coming from different geographical location. So that will also help you to connect and to form that bond in future also. That is also part of the thing. So the assignment of the room will be random. Of course, it's separately for girls and boys. Can we go to university directly? Yes, this is what we advise everyone. If you can go to the university directly, that will be the best option. Can we use private cabs instead of shuttle service? If you are using private cabs, then we need the invoice for that. Can you please repeat about the arrival of students in Ashoka University? So the students have to arrive on the 17th of May, preferably by afternoon or early evening, because we have an ice-breaking session at 5:30 for all the students so that they know each other and we sort of explain about the program in detail and everything. So it is better to, and also for your settling down, right? Like all of you coming from different places, you might not have seen Ashoka University, so your parents might want to see, you will want to come and see, and just sort of settling in your rooms and things like that. So it's better to arrive by early afternoon or early evening. Do we have to carry writing material? If you're meaning book and pen, you can bring your own, but we will also give you one pen and a notebook, but that might not be enough. So you can bring some couple of books more. But in case you need anything, there are stores to purchase these things from the university, but you'll have to pay yourself if you want to purchase anything. Could you please specify weekend activities if possible in case we have to prepare for allergies? So the weekend activities, Saturday, as you know, is a 6-day week course. So you will be following the schedule. You have the schedule with you now. On that Sunday, we might take you out in the in close proximity for some trekking or hiking or something like that. But then we will not keep the day very full because you also need some rest. So it will be mostly like that. So basically, you can take some mosquito repellent, and there are not so many mosquitoes at that point because we won't plan to take you in the night, of course, and in the day it will be somewhat early in the morning kind of a thing because we are still figuring it out because the summer in Sonipat is it's quite hot, so we can't let you outside for that long in the summer, so we'll have to do it around the thing, so that's why we can't go really far also. I'll just let Tanmay talk in between. Hi, Tanmay, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Tanmay? If you want to ask a question, you'll have to unmute yourself, okay? Okay, I think that was a mistake to raise the hand. I'll just go to Arth. Arth, do you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am having 3 questions.
Yeah.
Ma'am, first of all, I wanted to ask, ma'am, like I have some extra classes going on, like I'm in 10th grade. So, ma'am, some extra tuitions and some extra coaching classes. So can I accommodate those after like 10 p.m. and on Sundays? Is that allowed?
Yeah, of course. On your free time, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to for some courses or something, that's perfectly fine. So only within the scheduled time, which you have seen, right? The schedule, only that time that you have to be there. Otherwise, you're free to do whatever. And there is an internet connection, there's Wi-Fi and everything.
Sure, ma'am. And also, ma'am, is there any like involvement of computer science or programming in any project?
Yeah, so there will be in quantitative biology and computational analysis. It will be, it will be computational in nature.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I'm just going to, okay. All right. So I'm just going back to the Q&A. What are the music facilities available? I play various instruments, keyboard, guitar, drum, etc., and would feel stifled if I would be unable to play for a month. Thus, are these things available on campus? If not, can we actually get such instruments from home? You are welcome to bring whatever instruments you have from home. And also because you will have some free time and things like that. And we will also put you in touch with some TAs who will help you with the musical instruments. whoever has it on campus, because all the TAs, all the students of Ashoka, they all stay on campus. Nobody goes home. So they have all their musical instruments there. So you can coordinate with them. That's not a problem. Please tell us about the arrival in Ashoka. I think I've already said that. My son has low vision and might require some special assistance when he's on campus. Who can assist us for the same? You can just drop in email to us on the Lodha Genius Program inbox, and we will take care of it. We will keep somebody assigned specifically for your son, so that he doesn't have any. He will be taken care of throughout the course. Please share a contact number for queries. I'll just put the contact number in the chat very soon. So let me just put it. Or maybe I'll send out an email to everyone with that, because I'm planning to send out some more emails to all you guys asking for some consent and things like that again. So, and also to ask you to write a description about yourself, because I think the project instructors would also want to see what you expect from the course and things like that. So they will get a clarity of how your thought process works. So with that, I will share the contact number. Are there any projects on core chemistry? So there is a project in microscopy where we would be dealing with chemistry, and also there are talks on chemistry. Ma'am, is computer science or programming involved in any project? Yes, in quantitative biology and computation analysis, there's computer science involved. What will be the timings for the shuttle from the university to airport on 18th June, as return plane tickets need to be booked accordingly? So we can give, I think on 18th, we probably will have a shuttle in the morning to drop at the airport. Maybe we can have a shuttle around 9 a.m. This is something which we have to see depending on your ticket bookings and things like that. But we can arrange something which starts from Ashoka at 9 a.m. So that's a reasonable time. Ma'am, is the program being organized by Lodha Group or by Ashoka University? Both are equal partners here. So Ashoka University is designing and delivering the program, and Lodha Group is funding this program. Do we need to submit the invoice for the return journey too when they arrive on 17th May? If you have the invoice, you can submit to us, but then you can submit it later also in case for the return journey, in case you are planning to book it later. That's fine. Will students be dropped in the airport on 18th June? Yes, we can have a shuttle service on 18th morning at 9 a.m. from Ashoka to the airport. Are the projects to be worked on only in the allocated timings, or can we also work on our own time during the day? Of course, that's the idea, you know. So that timing, during the allocated timing, you will be trained. They will just, you know, it will be like not a formal training, but an informal training. But maybe you will want to play around with this. That's exactly what we want you to do, to have that curiosity and to have that you know, persistence, and also to play with all these things. And so I think it is will be very great that if you could sort of engage with it even more during your free time. That's fine. And that is what is expected actually. Should we carry a linen bedsheet, blanket, etc.? It was not mentioned in the handbook. Don't worry about that. All that is available on the campus in the room. It will be there. So whatever you see in the room, there's a picture of the room. So whatever you see, that it will be there. You don't have to carry anything. Then we have I think Sheetal is asking a question. Sheetal, you can talk.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Can you please tell me that the time of the shuttle will be at the station for train?
So we will also try to do the same thing around 12 p.m. on the 17th, and also at 2:30 p.m. from the station. So, but yeah, of course, if the tickets are a bit skewed here and there, we will try to figure out what are the two shuttle timings which work out the best for you.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so go back to the questions. Is there anything you'd personally suggest we should bring to campus as per your experience living there, which might not be a necessity but is helpful? I think mosquito spray is the best thing. And if you can bring a water bottle, I think that will be good so that you can keep sipping it. It's very hot. So if you can bring it, you can always fill it. There are plenty of water filters around. So you can just fill it and keep drinking it wherever you are. Can you get the bedding like blanket and bed? Yeah, blanket, bed, everything is there on the campus. You don't have to bring anything. Bed sheet. Are rooms air conditioned? Yes, rooms are air conditioned because it's quite hot everywhere during that time. What are we supposed to do on Sundays? Like there is nothing given in the schedule. So this is something which we are working out. So we won't keep it a heavy Sunday because, the 6 days are going to be quite intensive. So we just keep it light, but then we will do some trekking in the morning and things like that, which we can definitely do. And also, you can look at stars in the night and things like that with the telescope, which you're going to make, because that's part of the exercise. What documents are we supposed to carry? So it is all listed in the handbook. To just go through the handbook, the IDs and things like that, it's all listed. So once you go through it, I think it'll be clear. It's clearly written what is required. Ma'am, I have a doubt which I need to ask in personal. Please share number if possible. Okay. I don't know who you are because the name is not coming up. It's just written anonymous attendee. Ma'am, I have a medical condition and can't do sports. Do I still have to do the sessions? No, of course, if you have a medical condition, just let us know. And the sports is anyways optional. It is just for you to have some sort of a relaxation, just sitting and staring at computers or doing science or something like that. So basically, it is just a relaxation thing. So you don't have to do it. Will we have non-veg? Yes, there's both non-veg and veg options. And I think there is Jain food options also. How many students are in one room? There will be 2 students in one room. Is there a basketball court in the campus? Yes, there is. In the handbook, it was mentioned about an admission letter. What exactly is a document? So I guess if you are admitted to the program, you would have gotten a letter saying congratulations, which is signed by me, Anupama Ambika. So just have to bring that document. It's just for us to do our regular checks. I'm having an online exam on 21st May. Can I give it from there? At what time do you have it? Of course, you can give it from the campus because there is internet. Since we can eat on campus, non-canteen shops as well, how much money do you think we should carry for the same if we want to? That depends on how much you want to eat. So usually a dish would cost you if you are not eating from the mess. So we will provide food coupons for you to eat from the mess every day, all the 3 meals and snack. But if you want to go to a Subway or some other shop, it will be around, I think, 200 to 300 rupees per dish. So if you want to eat like 4 or 5 times in a month or in a week, you have to calculate accordingly. Can we use sport facilities of our choice during free time, such as in weekdays? Of course, you can use the sports facilities of your choice. Do we need to take swimming costumes? Yes. I mean, there's a swimming pool. So if you want to swim, you would need swimming costumes. What kind of study will be there? Will it be beneficial for 10 studies? Yeah. So you don't have to see it in, the whole purpose of this is to sort of get you more inspired and motivated and to enable you the tools to do science and maths. So you shouldn't just think about, oh, what will I do tomorrow or what will I do in the next 1 year? You should think how this is going to benefit you as a person in the coming years. Because personally, I am one person who attended camps like this. And that has really helped me in getting where I am today. And that will influence the way you think, the way your perspectives will have a great influence on that. And that will come out, that will reflect when you go for an interview or when you go for a job or when you go for, in generally, when you handle mathematics and science, all these things will create a huge impact because you have got something extra than the other people. So make use of it and don't think whether this is used to pass an exam or something like that. Take away all those all those kind of thoughts and think a bigger picture, larger picture, be ambitious, and do not just think about how much marks I score in an exam and things like that. What kind of math and science session will be there and how these will help me in my 10th class? Again, it's the same thing that I have said. It's not about your 10th class or 11th class. It's for the next 50 or 60 years of your life. So maths will have problem solving seminars, and science session, I'm sure you have gone through the abstract for the kind of projects that we have. So you don't have to really worry about whether it is for the immediate use. Of course, it's also from the immediate use, but then most commonly it is for you to unlearn a lot of things that you have learned and shake you up a bit and then get more engaged with science and maths. My friends want to join this course now. He's willing to pay. Is it possible? What will be the price roughly look like? As I said, it's a 100% scholarship program, and all the people who have attended this, who have been selected for this, have come through a very rigorous aptitude test. So your friend is welcome to apply next year and get through. How will we do the laundry? There's a laundry service in Ashoka, which is paid. So you will have to give it there. Can parents also travel with shuttle service to Ashoka University? Yes, they can. Can we go directly to university from our home? Yes, that's the best thing, that if you can do that, then that's the best thing for you and for us as well. What are the medical facilities on campus? So the campus has a good infirmary. It has all the facilities of a hospital. So it can also take care of all your issues. And of course, they will, if you have a major issue, they will refer to you up to a bigger hospital. But otherwise, we have very good doctors and nurses on campus. Ma'am, I have you. Okay, please ask all your questions in the Lodha Genius Program website, program inbox, or else I'll share with you the number, the helpline number. You can call that. Can we cook inside the room? Inside the room, no, you cannot cook anything inside the room. You will have to use the mess. Can the university do something if my birthday falls during the course? I'm sorry, we won't be able to do anything for a birthday. You will have to. I mean, what better way, right, to celebrate your birthday with so many scientists and mathematicians who are coming from all over the world just for you. So I think that's the best birthday gift that you can have. Can we even use shooting range? Will rifles be provided? I'm not sure of this. I don't think so. What are the charges for laundry? I'll have to find out if you drop in a mail. Do we need to bring swimming costumes? If you want to swim, yes. Ma'am, there will be sports equipment like badminton, racket, basketball, volleyball be available there, or do we need to bring our own? There will be some equipments available, but if you want to bring something on your own, you can do that too. Is laundry paid? The exact line is in the handbook. Each residence also equips laundry service, a fee for which is included in the cost of boarding. So this is, if you want to give the laundry service on the regular basis on it, yes, you can use that. But there are also paid services like dry cleaning and things like that. That I think you have to pay extra. So I sort of finished the questions here, and can my friend and me share the same room? I think this ideally, as I said, the program is sort of put in place so that you discover new people and you make new friends. So the choice is going to be totally random, but that you won't regret it. You will really enjoy that you know all these people, and you will have a good time there. So don't worry too much about your friends. And of course, there's so much time to spend with your friends. Will all the instructors be on campus in person? Yes, all of us are going to be on campus in person. All the instructors, they're all going to stay on campus. What is the travel duration from Delhi Airport to Ashoka University by shuttle? I think it'll take around 1.5 hours or 1 hour, 15 minutes, something like that. Can parents return from university using shuttle service on 17th May? No, the shuttle service is for students, and in case they have parents accompanying them, we'll drop them to the university, but after that, the parents have to return on their own. Quantitative biology and computational analysis coding too? Yes, it is. What kind of science sessions and math sessions will be and how these will help in, yeah, I think I have answered this. Okay. Can we even use, okay, no. At what time we have to arrive to the campus? So as I said, on the 17th of May, by afternoon or early evening, because we have an ice-breaking session at 5:30 p.m. So it will be good that if you can come early and sort of settle in, go to your rooms and, see the campus and come from the ice-breaking session. My ward will be traveling back to Assam. Is there any drop-off facility to airport? No, we don't have a drop-off facility, but they can always avail an Uber or something like that. So there is Uber available. Or they can take the Ashoka shuttle service, which goes from airport to the metro station every half an hour. They can take that, and from the metro, they can go to the airport. Will the shuttle service from Terminal 1 or Terminal 3? That depends on your flight ticket. So we need to see your flight ticket by Wednesday, and then we take a call on it. How many people are coming from Terminal 1 or Terminal 3? Are we allowed to carry eatables? Yeah, you can carry eatables, whatever you want. Can we bring a musical instrument to the campus? Yes, you can bring. Can students carry iron for clothes? Yes, they can do. Can we cook Maggie or some sort of instant food during the course? Can we do it in room or mess? Are we allowed to carry such stuff? I don't think in the room you can cook anything. In the mess, I'm not sure you can, cook some Maggie or something, but you will have enough of exciting food to eat. And there's so many options on campus itself. So there's Maggie also on campus. So you can buy from there. We can take our mobile. I guess that's a question. Yes, you can take mobile, tablets, laptops, and I hope try and take laptops, whoever can take laptops, because we might need it for the courses. And it'll be easier if you have your own laptop, because we plan to sort of extrapolate what you have learned over the next 11 months also. And, we'll give you an email ID domain so that you can access the materials, and then we can assist you and mentor you throughout. And there will be some exercises using the softwares which you have learned during the course and things like that. So please bring your laptops. Do I need to bring a school dress? No, you don't have to. No. Do we need to carry any formal dress for our presentation day? It's up to you how you want to do it. Will we be provided with a hot water kettle? I don't know. I have to see. Can you just write an email to the Lodha Genius program? At what time we have to arrive to the campus? I think I have said. After dropping the child, can we avail Ashoka shuttle service to metro? Of course, you can do that. Is there a type of uniform there? No, there is no uniform. For boys, can we wear shorts as part of smart casuals? Yes, you can. Maybe bring AirPods? Yes, you can. Just looking at the questions. What if I do not have personal laptop? So this we are trying to figure out. If you do not have personal laptops, what we can be doing. So I hope you have filled in the Google Sheet, which we have given early about the laptops. So Do I have to arrive New Delhi or Old Delhi? Are you talking about train or I guess you're talking about the train? I think there are some 3 stations in Nizamuddin and there is the Sonipat station. So if you can get a train to Sonipat, that's the easiest way because it's very easy to come to the university. Yeah, you can come to the New Delhi also, to Nizamuddin. Do we need to bring pen drive if we do not bring our own laptop? Yeah, I mean, pen drives are good so that you can transfer the information, but try to get a laptop for this course if you can. Is there any pickup facility from New Delhi station on 17th May? Yes, we have 2 pickups. One is at 12 p.m. Another one will be at 2:30 p.m. So you can plan it accordingly. You might have to have some waiting time at some point. Just looking for more questions. Any more questions? I think there's, oh, sorry. There is, okay, I can hear see Sanjit who has raised hand. Sanjit, do you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So last year I had been a program called Young Tech Scholars in Delhi, and
Yeah.
then they had a restriction in Wi-Fi, and we were not even able to like use WhatsApp and all. So in Lodha Genius, like in Sonipat, is there the same restriction in Asoka University or something?
No, no, you can use your WhatsApp and whatever you need because I think you will get a Ashoka domain ID.
And then like it was in Gurgaon, I guess, and it was like in the middle of a hill. So we were not even able to get signal over there. So we were not able to contact our parents.
No, no, here you don't have to worry because you have signal for most of the networks. And whether it's BSNL, Airtel, Vodafone, all of them. And there is also good internet everywhere. I mean, we use the internet regularly there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem. At what time the program will be over at 18 June? So the program gets over by 17th evening. So you can leave on 17th evening or you can stay over and leave 18th morning. So at Delhi airport, is there a designated place for shuttle pickup? We'll let you know where it will come. Do we need to share bank details for reimbursement? That also we'll let you know. We'll send out an email after Wednesday how the reimbursement will be done. Okay. If Sheetal wants to still ask the question, I'll just. Sheetal, do you have a question? You can unmute yourself if you have a question. No? Okay. Do we need to bring medical certificate? If you have any issue, yes. There is a paragraph about documents and ID in the handbook. So, okay, let's take the handbook and read out that bit. So what is that? Can you just come, can you just raise your hand so I can just allow you to talk and ask the question directly, what you want to ask? One second, I'm just checking the. Can I leave the meeting as all of my doubts have been cleared? Yeah, of course you can leave the meeting. I don't know what you don't understand about the paragraph. So the ID states students must carry their school ID with your photo in it or a government ID. Basically, it is for us to know that you are this person. So if you have Aadhaar card or a passport or a school ID with your photo, basically we want to see your name with the photo. Anyway, for to travel, you have to, carry a government issued photo ID, right? So the same thing works. And soft copy of your admission letter to LGP, that is the letter that's which we have sent you. So we can also send you a new copy of it if you prefer, but it's the same letter that we have sent you with the signature and everything. And travel documents, valid travel documents is the basically your tickets and stuff. And if you have any health history, any health problem which needs some consultations in the middle of the program or something like that, you just carry your certificate or your medical history report so that the doctors can read it and take a decision. So, the oath of honor and parent undertaking, that's not sent. We will send it on Monday. Do we have to carry any book? I mean, I don't know whether you're talking about notebooks. If notebooks, yeah, carry a couple of them. We'll give you one, but carry a couple of them since you might have to work things out. And you can also buy it from the stores at Ashoka. How do we wake up? Like, does someone wake us up or do we depend on alarms? Because I believe then we'll have to coordinate a time between our roommates. So you will have TAs assigned to you. So they will take care of all your waking up and things like that. Don't have to worry about. Do we need to bring medical certificate if you have a problem? And if you need to show any sort of record medical history to the doctors here in case you have a. Can we go outside the university? No, not. You cannot go outside the university unless it's part of a activity or trekking or something like that. Okay, so I guess we have answered most of these questions. And for the other questions, we will clarify. And I think during the week, you will get more clarity with other things about travel because we also need your inputs on it. So just make sure that you will fill in all the details about projects and things like that by tonight. And also, please send us the invoice and tickets, at least of your onward journey by Wednesday, so that we can work out the logistics of your pickup time and if anyone needs it. So, and what else is there? So other than that, just we will send you more documents. Just watch out for this email, okay? And also check your spam very regularly because there can be cases where it could go to your spam. So I don't want you to lose any time on it. So please check your spam every day so that you don't miss any information. And we will send all the project details by Wednesday, assuming that you have signed in on it. And we will also make WhatsApp groups, a common WhatsApp group and city-wise WhatsApp group, so that you can all talk to each other. That's also possible. How much is the limit of the travel stipend? Around 20,000 per person. Can we escape any session? No, you cannot escape any session. It's a very serious course. And I think you should take the benefit out of it. There are a lot of people who didn't get through. And so you should consider yourself like really lucky to be in. And make best use of it, make best use of the course. If it is a usual laundry, does a laundry have any charges? That's a question. If it's a usual laundry, no. But in case you want dry cleaning or something like that, yes, that will incur special charges. Is there anything else that you want to know? We have to book return from ticket from Delhi to Guwahati. At what date can we book flight tickets? You can book it. I mean, 17th evening, basically you're free. But then maybe it's too late, right? So then you can book it either 17th late night or 18th morning. You can stay till then. Ironing facilities, you can bring your own iron if you want it immediately. Otherwise, you can make use of the laundry facilities. Okay, so in that case, I hope all of you will fill everything and give us back so that we can coordinate in a better way. And please be assured that you are in a very safe environment. It's a beautiful campus. Actually, the background you see here around me, that's the campus. And it's very, very beautiful. And there are a lot of people who are coming to teach you. A lot of scientists, mathematicians are coming all the way for you, blocking their calendars for these 4 weeks to be with you, to stay on campus with you, to train you. So please, please make use of the opportunity. Thank you. Can you give any undertaking to parents? Yes, we will be sending it on Monday. After dropping the child, can we avail shuttle service back to Metro? Yes, you can. There's no shuttle charge. All the shuttles are free. All right, guys. So I'll see you all very soon in Sonipat's at Ashoka University. And I hope all of you will have a lot of fun. And Bharti, don't worry about your daughter at all. Daughter, I assume. She will be very, very safe here, and she might not even come back home after this. So we will create an environment which is very comfortable for them, very which arouses all their curiosity, and they will have a lot of fun working basically. Okay. Okay, all right. So if there are no questions, then there's one question. Dipto.
Yeah, hi
Dipto,
ma'am.
hi.
Yeah. This is in my husband's name, so I'm attending it.
Yeah.
Just one last question. So we have already booked our tickets and we'll be arriving the evening before. So just wanted to understand, like, are there Ola Uber services there from the place in Sonipat where we will be waiting for the night to Ashoka University, or like any
Yeah.
other kind of shuttle services?
There are, so you were staying in Sonipat, right?
Yes. It will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
around 15 kilometers from Ashoka, where we will be putting up
Okay.
for the night.
Yeah. So we have this intercity Uber services. So that runs.
Okay. Great. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Okay, so there is somebody who has to ask question. Gurneet.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, there is a personal query I would like to ask you. Ma'am, how would that be possible?
You can just call me. Let me just put my number to you.
Okay, ma'am. Can I call you after the meeting?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Received. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to close this webinar. We'll have a webinar, one more webinar next Saturday. I'll send you the time and everything during the week. Okay. So, and thank you all for coming and spending the Sunday with me. Thank you.